Hello, everyone, and welcome to HCAM's coverage of Hopkinton Hiller Varsity Field Hockey. Coming to you from the turf fields at Hopkinton High School, I'm John Ritz, running camera and doing occasional commentary. Tonight is senior night for the team. We're starting a little late because the previous match, girls soccer versus Norwood, also had a late start because of bus problems. If you'd like to be a bus driver, the school systems would love to have you. In any case, we're starting this game a little late, which means we're starting the senior night festivities a bit late as well. But we'll be bringing you everything as we can. They are lining up both teams right now, getting pictures. Looks like the ceremony is soon to start. Let me show you the Nipmuc team. We're out here under the lights tonight. It's a little nippy, but not too bad. For the players running around, I think it's probably perfect temperatures. So I'm going to turn it over to the field as best we can. And that concludes the senior night festivities. So back to the turf fields at Hopkinton High School for HCAM's coverage of girls varsity field hockey here on senior night. We just had the senior night ceremony with the departing seniors and their parents being introduced and honored. And now we're getting on to the game versus Nipmuc. Captains meeting up at midfield. Little chilly night. That front that came through last night bringing us lots of good rain. Gave us warm temps during the day, but now it's cooling down. But great weather for field hockey. Hopefully a good match. I'm John Ritz, running camera and providing some limited commentary. I'll tell you right now, my commentary is going to be pretty much limited to which team got a goal and generally where the ball is on the field in case you can't see it with your own eyes. I'm not going to be able to pull off player names for you because I'm going to be running the camera. This is when the value of Tom Nappy becomes very apparent. But he had some other previous engagements this evening and had to depart. I'm sure he's missing this game. He enjoys all of these sports and does a phenomenal job on the play-by-play coverage. So the Hillers head out onto the field to start the match. They will be moving left to right across your screen. Nipmuc takes the field as well. 15 minutes on the clock for the first quarter. And it looks like we're about ready to start a game. Nipmuc moves the ball down into Hopkinton zone. And there's a whistle. An early penalty corner for Nipmuc. Ball in. There's a shot. Turned away. Hopkinton turnover, gets the ball, but Nipmuc takes it away after the whistle. Shot toward goal. Goes wide to the left. Hopkinton prepares to bring it out. Intercepted by Nipmuc. Hopkinton feeds it out. Ball up at midfield and into Nipmuc's territory. Hopkinton moves it on the run. There's a shot. Hopkinton tries to control. There's a whistle and a turnover. Nipmuc ball. Nipmuc moves it upfield, midfield, cross midfield, and out. Hopkinton ball on the sideline. Out again, turnover, Nipmuc ball. There's a whistle. Nipmuc has it. Hopkinton steals, but right back to Nipmuc. There's a whistle and a turnover. Hopkinton passes it up. Nipmuc sends the ball up, runs after it. Hopkinton intercepts. Here's a whistle and a turnover. Nipmuc ball. They send it in. Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton sends it up the far sideline. Crosses midfield. On the run. There's a shot. Wide of the goal. That's going to be a Hopkinton ball. Sends it across, sends it in. Scramble for the ball. Nipmuc clears, brings it up. Nipmuc controlling on the near side. Brings it up toward the goal. There's a shot. Hopkinton gets control. Starts to bring it upfield. Hopkinton running upfield, still with control. Takes a shot. Turned away. Nipmuc controlling on the far side, but Hopkinton gets it again. Hopkinton ball. There's a whistle. Turnover to Nipmuc. Nipmuc sends it. Intercepted by Hopkinton. There's a whistle. Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton passing back and forth. Hopkinton penalty corner. There's a shot and a whistle. And another penalty corner. Shot deflected. Shot. Scramble for the ball. Nipmuc gets it out of the zone. Still close. Whistle. Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton ball from outside. Nipmuc grabs it, heads upfield. But Hopkinton gets control again. Still Hopkinton ball. Nipmuc brings it up. Hopkinton ball. Might be a little tough to see with all the lines and fencing here, but the black lines are the borders for the field hockey field. Hopkinton bringing it up. Takes a shot high and over. They've changed. Have they changed the color of the ball? Yes. Now we have a white ball. Okay. Maybe a little easier to see, actually. Nipmuc on the attack. Hopkinton intercepts. Penalty corner for Nipmuc. Ball in. There's a hit. And turnover, Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton sends it quickly, gets it into play. Oh, swing and a miss, but Hopkinton gets it back. Cross midfield. Intercepted. Turnover, Nipmuc ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hopkinton ball. Shot and a goal for Hopkinton. With 1:38 left in the first quarter. I believe that was number 11 for Hopkinton. Which would be Camille Perloff. So we're back in play. Hopkinton now leading 1-0. Hopkinton intercepts. Race, but just out. Hopkinton has the ball. And that one's going out. So, Nipmuc ball. Gets a stick on it from Hopkinton, but Nipmuc still in control. There's a hit. Hopkinton steals, starts to bring it up. Oh, overran it. Brings it upfield. Overran it. Hopkinton on the run. There's a whistle. Nipmuc ball. Just seconds left in the quarter. Ball out of bounds. Nipmuc ball. And there's the end of the quarter. So after one quarter of play, it's Hopkinton 1, Nipmuc nothing. We'll be back in just a bit for the second quarter of play here on HCAM. School for HCAM's coverage of Hiller Girls Varsity Field Hockey tonight versus Nipmuc. This is John Ritz, running camera and providing occasional commentary as we go into the second quarter of tonight's match with Hopkinton leading 1-0. Hopkinton moving left to right for this quarter. And we're underway. Hopkinton in control. There's a tumble, but no call. Now there's a whistle. And Nipmuc takes over. Whack. We're still using the white ball that we finished the last quarter with. Switching over from the orange ball that went out of the end line. Ball over midfield. Nipmuc bring it up. Hopkinton steals it away. But Nipmuc has it back. Hopkinton unable to clear. Shot toward the goal. There's a save from the goalie. And another one. Pad save, foot save. That was 3 saves in a row from Hopkinton's goalie. And it's a penalty corner. Ball still out front. There's a shot. And wide. Hopkinton's goalie is Christina Gallego. Which I assume most people watching this already know that because it's her friends and family and teammates. Nipmuc ball. They switch back to an orange ball. Several whistles. Still Nipmuc ball. Sorry, Norwood was the soccer match just preceding this where the Hillers girls soccer team won 2-0 in their senior night match. If you missed that action, you can catch it on HCAM's YouTube channel. Just as you can catch this match after it's done. And share it with your friends and family. Nipmuc sends the ball upfield. Hopkinton keeps it from going out, but hands it right back to Nipmuc. Hopkinton brings the ball upfield on the far side. Loses it at midfield. Back and forth we go across the center stripe. Out of bounds, far side. Nipmuc brings it in. Nipmuc brings it down into the scoring zone. There's a whistle. Penalty corner for Nipmuc. Takes a shot and cleared. Hopkinton brings the ball up. Clears it out into the Nipmuc end of the field. And down in, where is the ball? Goalie comes out, makes some stops. Ball was still loose. Nipmuc ball. Nipmuc pushes it up, but right to a Hopkinton player. Hopkinton crosses it, takes a shot, and another goal for Hopkinton, number 9. And I should know who number 9 is, but we've just at 8:29 of the second quarter. Kylie Locke, of course, scoring that goal on the face-off. Nipmuc has it. Little battle on the far side. Hopkinton, I'll say, has control. Sends it up and out of bounds. Oh. And another score for Hopkinton. What a shot. High shot. The goalie took a swipe at it. Could not bring it out. So 6:57. Score is now 3-0 Hopkinton. I did not catch who scored that one. But watch the replay on YouTube and find out for yourself. Nipmuc brings the ball upfield. On the attack, but broken up by Hopkinton. Nipmuc on the attack right away. Whistle. Nipmuc ball. Nipmuc fires it down, but turned over. Nipmuc ball again. They shoot it down. Right in there. There's a kick save from Hopkinton. Hopkinton controlling along the near sideline. Cross midfield. toward the goal. And out of bounds. Over the end line. So Nipmuc ball, bringing it out. Just a little under 5 minutes left in this quarter. Hopkinton leading 3-0. Shot on goal, just missed. Might have gone off the post. I heard it hit something, and it stayed out. Penalty corner for Hopkinton. Here's a whistle, but nope, we're ready to go. There's a pass and a shot. Hit a Hopkinton player. Up high on the throat. Hopefully she's okay. Trainer is out. And we'll take a brief break while she's attended to. All right, walking off the field. That's got to be painful. I hope she's okay. Given the force that those balls can go, it is interesting that there isn't protection for the players, other than the goalie, of course. Ball in play. Nipmuc has it and brings it up. There's a whistle. Hopkinton turnover. Hopkinton has the numbers. There's a whistle. Nipmuc ball. Hopkinton in the zone. There's a battle, and Nipmuc takes over. Nipmuc brings it up the near sideline. Shoots it in toward the center. Takes a shot, deflected over the end line. Minute and a half left in the quarter. Hopkinton ball. there's a whistle. Little contact. Nipmuc takes over. Hopkinton intercepts and starts to bring it up. It's a race. Nipmuc gets there first. Turnover for Hopkinton. But Nipmuc quickly gets control. Oh, back to Hopkinton. A lot of whistles. So it's Hopkinton ball. Over on the far side. Right at midfield. Now Nipmuc pushes it up. Over the end line. But that was pushed by a Hopkinton player. So it's going to be Nipmuc ball. I'm reasonably sure. Yep. And that's the end of the quarter and end of the first half of play. So after 2 quarters, or 1 half, the score is Hopkinton 3, Nipmuc 0. You're watching Hiller Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. We'll see you in just a bit. Welcome back to Hiller Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. I'm John Ritz, bringing you tonight's festivities. Earlier tonight, we had senior night festivities, the recognition of the seniors from both teams. But the Hopkinton Hiller girls came out with their parents, received applause and photos and all that stuff. You can see their banners up on the field, up on the fence in the background. But now we're ready to start the second half of tonight's contest, third quarter. Hillers are leading 3-0 over Nipmuc, and we're underway. Hillers going from the right to the left now and heading downfield. Ball out of bounds on the far side. Hopkinton bringing it in. Just a reminder, if you missed the senior night activities or missed the girls' soccer game before this game and their senior night activities, you can catch replays of those and all Hiller's sports programs on Hopkinton's YouTube channel. There's a shot, but turned away. Ball goes over to Nipmuc. Ball still loose in the scoring zone, but nope. Managed to keep it in. Hopkinton still fighting for control. Nipmuc hits the ball out. Running it up now, cross midfield. But there's a whistle, and Hopkinton gets control. Ball on the Hopkinton end now. But not for long. Oh, this pass goes out of bounds. Nipmuc ball. Right at midfield. They send it in. Intercepted by Hopkinton. Back across midfield. Hopkinton pushing it up. And speaking of pushing, we have a whistle. And Nipmuc takes over. Hopkinton bringing it up. Shoots it across. Kick out by the goaltender for Nipmuc. And Nipmuc brings the ball up over midfield. But Hopkinton prevents it from going any deeper. Hopkinton been playing great defense the whole game. Generally keeping Nipmuc out of their zone. Penalty corner for Hopkinton. Ball in play. There's a whistle. Back to Hopkinton. Quick shot and a kick save, but there was a whistle just before that. Ball's going Nipmuc's way. Hopkinton ball from the far sideline. There's the whistle. Nipmuc ball. A mighty whack. And the ball's up over midfield for Nipmuc. Driving into the Hopkinton zone on the far sideline. Battling for the ball. Hopkinton takes over. And back to Nipmuc. The whistle. Hopkinton ball. Uh-oh. All right, the lights have just gone out here at the turf field. So we're going to wait a little while and try to figure out what's going on. Reminiscent of a football game that Tom Nappy was discussing earlier at Medfield last weekend, where the lights went out at halftime and they had to continue the game at Westwood. But here we won't have that issue. The lights have come back on, and we can resume play. So we're in the third quarter. A little over 8 minutes left in this quarter. Hopkinton leading 3-0. I'll show you the scoreboard so you can see that for yourself. I can see the ball. Just locating the referees. And it looks like we're ready to resume play. Ah. So they're going to treat it like a face-off. It's just after 8 o'clock, so I assume there was an automatic timer. Interesting. They're treating this like almost like a hockey face-off, ice hockey face-off. And the girls they haven't run into this before. There they go. Now the ball's in play. Both sides are laughing about this one. But yes, I assume the lights are on a timer to automatically go on at 8 o'clock. This game was delayed about an hour starting, so I think the assumption was that the game would have been over by now. And they didn't think to reset the lights when the game start was delayed. So Hopkinton is controlling. They have the ball in Nipmuc's zone, pushing it up. There's a battle for the ball. Hopkinton whacks it over toward the middle. Whack being a very technical field hockey term that I learned from my wife, who used to be a field hockey player at some point in her illustrious career. There's a shot on goal and a kick save. And another one. Several kick saves by the Nipmuc goalie. Nicely done. Ball goes back to Nipmuc. In addition to my wife, I will do a shout out to the Strachey family, who are neighbors of mine and whose daughter, Lauren, is out here on the field right now. Hopton pushing the ball up again. Shot toward the goal, but off the side and out over the end line. So the ball goes over to Nipmuc. Under 5 minutes in this third quarter. Nipmuc brings the ball in from the near sideline. And again, but a little further upfield, right at midfield. Blocked by Hopkinton, who takes it over and starts moving in their direction. Crossing shot. There's a shot on goal. Knocked away by... And a score by Hopkinton. I believe that might have been Reese in Toronto. Just because she's the one that pulled the ball out of the net, which seems to be the tradition. You put it in, you take it out. So Hopkinton now leads 4-0, but Nipmuc has the ball. That score came at a little after 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Hopkinton pushing it up again. Nipmuc ball. They shoot it in quickly. Take a shot. Nipmuc ball still loose. Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton ball near sideline. Battle in front of the goal. Hopkinton shoots. And another goal. Hopkinton now leads 5-0. That was Camille Perloff on that goal. Face off at center. And we're underway. That goal coming with just about a minute left in the quarter. Nipmuc on the attack. There's a kick save from Hopkinton and another, a blocker. And that's the end of the quarter. Nope. That was a whistle. stopping play, turning the ball over to Hopkinton. My mistake. Ball out of bounds. Nipmuc has it with about 10 seconds left. Shoot it in. Hopkinton intercepts. And there's the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's Hopkinton 5, Nipmuc 0. You're watching Hiller Girls Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. We'll be back in just a bit. High school for the 4th quarter of tonight's matchup of Hopkinton versus Nipmuc in Varsity Girls Field Hockey. The score is 5-0 Hopkinton. Hiller's moving right to left here on senior night. It's a gorgeous night for any sports. I've mentioned the replays on HCAM's YouTube channel a couple times. If you get a chance, check out the latter portions of the soccer game, girls' soccer game from earlier this evening. We had a gorgeous sunset, and some of it we got on camera. But for now, let's enjoy this exciting game. Hoping the Hillers can pull out a win here, advance their record. Ball moving along the far sideline. Each team taking turns getting their sticks on it. At the break in the quarters, Nipmuc coach was encouraging her players to treat it as if the score was 0-0 and just play, which is really kind of what this is all about. Had them laughing by the end of her talk. And here they are, driving downfield. There's a whistle. And Nipmuc has the ball on a very close shot. Brings it in. Hopkinton blocks it, but Nipmuc gets it back up. There's another whistle. Hopkinton ball. This is the final Hiller contest for this week. So far it's been successful. Girls soccer beat Norwood earlier this evening. Boys football prevailed against, I'm afraid I don't remember who they were playing, but they won. We will have another full slate of games next week, but the season is starting to wind down. End of October is the end of the regular season. So we're talking just another probably 2 weeks of sports, and then whatever postseason play we qualify for. Hiller penalty corner. And we will be covering as much of it as possible on HCAM. Most of it live. Once you get into the postseason, contractual requirements say we can record, but you might have other options for watching the contest live. But please continue to tune into HCAM for all the Hiller sports coverage you can possibly want. And I'll also put in a plug for Tom Nappy's Wednesday evening sports show as part of HCAM's Must See TV Wednesdays, where he recaps the week's Hiller sports and also gets into college and pro sports coverage discussions. It's a great show. Check it out on Wednesday evenings on HCAM. Nipmuc sends the ball down. Just a bit long. But still retains control. Nipmuc shooting from outside the scoring circle. They shoot in. And there's another whistle. Hopkinton takes over. Nice move by Nipmuc to race past the Hopkinton player and take the ball. Good to see they aren't giving up. Nipmuc moving up. Gets the ball through. Hiller ball. And out. So Nipmuc takes over on the far sideline. Race for the ball. Nipmuc turns it into the center. Nipmuc has it. There's a shot and kick save. So it's Nipmuc ball off the goalie. Hopkinton has the ball on the run. Overruns the ball. Ball up at center field. Nipmuc keeps it in the Hopkinton zone. Nipmuc doing a good job controlling possession this quarter. They seem to have managed to keep the pressure on Hopkinton most of this time. But Hopkinton has the ball now and driving upfield. Swing and a miss. But that one she got. Effective pass upfield. Blocked by Hopkinton. Nipmuc takes again. Passing over. Swinging it in. There's a whistle. Hopkinton ball. Five minutes left in this quarter. Hopkinton continuing to press. There's a whistle. So it's going to be Hopkinton ball from just outside. Okay, a little further back. Pass over. Nipmuc bringing the ball upfield into the Hopkinton end. Bring it along the near sideline. Crossing into the middle. Hopkinton intercepts, but Nipmuc gets it back. And the ball goes wide of the goal. Under 3 minutes in the quarter. And ball goes out off a Hopkinton player, so it's a Nipmuc ball coming in from the sideline. Little contact there. Ball just beyond the reach of the Hopkinton player. Goes out of bounds. Nipmuc has it. Nipmuc pressing off on the side. Hopkinton defending, blocking any shots in. But Nipmuc has it on the side now. and over the end line. Hopkinton ball. Hopkinton driving upfield. And ball goes out of bounds. Off a Nipmuc player. So Hopkinton starts it up again. Under a minute left. There was a whistle. Nipmuc takes over. Nipmuc battling to avoid the shutout. Fighting right up to the very end. And it's Hopkinton ball again. Nipmuc intercepts. It's a race to keep it in, and they do. Fight for the ball. Ball upfield, and that's the game. Hopkinton shuts out Nipmuc 5-0. And improves their record. Here on senior night. So congratulations to the Hopkinton Hiller girls field hockey team on a nice win. Congratulations to all the seniors. And thank you all for watching. This has been HCAM's coverage of Hiller Varsity Field Hockey. I'm John Ritz. Hope to see you again soon. Good night, all.